Boom. All right, let's play games. So, Potionomics. Let's see what the deal is. While haggling, pay attention to what your customers are thinking. That will be the next move against you. So again, we got a haggling mechanic, which, based on the screenshot, looked a little like maybe cards? I don't know. My dearest Sylvia. Greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows which riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit, unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong, indeed? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Ooh! Silverfish, the snip. Yeah, get an ice pack and just relax. Try not to move around too much. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead. Which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop. My dream! Come to... What a great mustache. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Dearly departed, Oswald. Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences in the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person, or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. So now that we're reading a little bit more text, how's the sound levels and audio balance? I've had to redo so much of my freaking audio chain here after OBS wiped things, so... Fingers crossed we're okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. I'm upset that, the first couple... most of the Baldur's Gate videos are much better, but the first couple Baldur's Gate videos are awful in terms of sound balance. I hate it. The rest of it gets better, mostly just because I substantially lower the in-game sound. The real solution was to fix the audio chain, which has now happened, but... Alright, we hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property. Oh good, we're going to be in debt too. Excellent. Look at this place! Oh man, okay, already the visuals are pretty good. Oh, board fell, a bunch of bugs came out. That's great. Be careful of hiring big hero... Oh. I need a slower computer so I can read the loading tips. Okay, this place is not all I hoped for. Sorry, I guess Sylvia has a deep voice today, apparently. Hang on. If we,
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for, but this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters.
Good thing I've got a broom. Forgive me the intrusion. Yeah, it was really bad, eh? Whoa, mysterious witch! Forgive me the intrusion. Question mark? I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helen, and you're Sylvia, right? Is it just me or Sylvia... Is her eyeline not exactly, eye contact going on here? We have some business to discuss, but first I should offer my condolences in the loss of your uncle. Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well. All the same, it's a pity, particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. Yeah, so we keep hearing about this. Did Quill speak in the language of my nightmares? Oh man. Oh man. Still got some work to do on the various audio chains, I guess. But, oh, we're okay. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you. What? Really? I don't know how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop. Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold coins now? What? I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan. But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold. What in the world did Oswald do with all of it? Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances. I have his contract right here, if you'd like to look it over. Ooh, so see-through and glowy. Great animations. That fine prince is very fine. Where did it go? Did she just upload it into my brain? I've invoked this. Oh, a soul binding, which transfers all. I just got an achievement. Which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time, and the shop is yours. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such time as we deem your debt repaid. That sounds bad. I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. The hell is this gunky-ass potion? I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron. Ah, all right, tutorial me a tutorial. So $10 with no upsell, or no markup. That's the word I'm looking for. Helen, 11 patience. Okay, she's a stoic attorney. Minimally interested, 0.5. My stress levels, oh god, is that kind of game. Attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Flail in your attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Blunder your way through an attempt to raise her... Okay, let's just try attempt. It's a potion! Wait, you knew that. I mean, went up by 1. I will now flail. It's, pretty good properly. -1 time plus... Oh, end turn. Okay. Blunder your way through an attempt. I think you'll like it. Wait, no. All right, end turn. Customer's turn. The stress is getting to me. Oh, good. All right, we're already 40% stressed, you guys. This is fine. Panic. If in hand at end of turn, increase stress by 20. Blank out, same thing. Despair. Okay. So, I mean, I could end turn, but it feels like I should... Oh, I can't burn these. I thought I could use some of my time to burn these, but... Alright, so I guess I'm going to max out at 100 and find out what that does. I'm too stressed to function! This game is like my life. Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck. Of course this would happen! I should never have come here. What am I going to do? Oh. Huh? Ow, my hip. A talking owl with a hat. Okay. Oh, he's really cute. I mean, hoot hoot. Hey, we're in the owl house now. Excellent. Free owl, exactly. I heard that. You can talk. Well, of course I can talk. There we go. We got a voice for him now. You must be new here. This is Rafta, where the strange is commonplace and the birds are chatty. Reciteer vibes, yes. And what are the property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing. I live here, actually, if you can call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows. You live here in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet. Did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop. Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of his whole operation. My name is... Owl. Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here. No, you don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle unless you've worked off your debt. Wow, working in a cubicle every day, that sounds hellish. There's no way I can make enough by selling potions. Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time. There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days, a series of contests in which the local merchants will go head-to-head in tournament of artistry and salesmanship. Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see? Wait, $1 million? You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. Okay, 10,000 bucks, I guess, is the prize for this. And then total winning for the entire... All right, so that's how we get out of debt. You'll simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition, and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prize will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions, and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good. You really think I've got a shot at this? Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two. Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're going to win those competitions. Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money. Let's do some Potionomics. Oh, boy. Prepare only your strongest potions, potion seller. Potion a day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefit of daily health potion use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increase value for health potions. Okay, so health potions are worth more right now. I'm going to stop doing his voice. It's a little hard in the throat. I see you've cleaned... Now the real work begins. We can craft some potions. I didn't realize it would auto-advance. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. All right. Brew... Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron. You went to school for this, after all. I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet. What? Don't blame me! The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? Ooh. I've got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put a lot of hours at the cauldron. Well, you'll certainly get your hours, starting now, in fact. Right, my first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college just to be safe. Long tutorial and intro. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimins. Ah yes, the mighty magimin. Where would we be without you? Whenever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find magimins, magical creatures, mystical plants. Even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound. So it's like magic vitamins or something. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, magic vitamins. Heating an ingredient releases the magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potion with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion-specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. Ratios are important too. If your balance of magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable. Sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, one step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Can't go wrong with health potions, and I have that recipe memorized. I assume going wrong with health potions would be pretty bad. Excuse me. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimins. Some fayberries and mandrake root should do the trick. All right. Yep, fayberry fruit, total magimins 6. It looks like it's got 6 points of A. The true magical fruit. It grows wherever fairy magic has touched the soil. Uh-huh. Magic root, plant, total magimin 6, and it's all B. Look for reliable source magic, dig no further. So, looks like what I'm brewing here is a weak health potion, but... Oh, maybe they want me to put all of it in. There we go, okay. Magic root, a health potion. Maybe it's homeopathic, you know, you put a tiny little bit of the opposite thing. That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew. Oh yeah, I should have watched this area too. That might have been... Yeah, balance is fine. Potion gains 2 additional stars on completion with a chance of bonus star. Okay. So it could really tear up a lot. Brew. Which takes 2 time. Alright, nothing left to do here but to let it cook. Careful hiring big hero expeditions because that causes disruption to the local ecosystem. Okay. Your potion should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. Alright, yep, 3 health potions. Gotcha. I guess arrange potions. Makeshift shelf, no bonuses. Okay. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on a shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when you open the shop. Can I just double click? Yeah. Good. Now the customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming. We can invest in better ones later on. Okay. Finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Open shop. Cost 2 time slots. Okay. So it's a big part of time management. We also know in 2 time slots or 1 potion is going to get brewed. So, all right. Good trick. All right. Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday. Everything's in very pastel colors. I like it. I mean, visually this game is insanely good. Like, the color mix, the animation, the character art. Like, for something I thought was just like a potion business game, they really went all out on the aesthetics, and it's cool. All right, well, it has to. Got to keep the basics in mind. You'll be fine. Haggling, the art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion. You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customer's patience. Every customer is a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster. Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Ah, here comes one now. I love how he just like dives off the counter to hide. Peppy Commoner. I used to buy from your uncle. I see talent runs in the family. I love it. Let's talk money. Yes, please give me all the money. I should start by setting them up. Raise interest by 4. If opener apply, set them up. Set them up. Sylvia buff. Increases interest applied by Realm by 20%. Okay. Cool. You chose a good one. I see what you're getting at. Okay, reel him in, raises interest by 8, and presumably the 8 is highlighted in green because it is getting the buff from the reel him in. Can I see? I don't know if I could see the active buff or not that I've got going on, but no better potion for you. All right, interest going up, patience going down. That's all I have for now. Got to brace myself for their turn. Brace myself. Gain 2 shield. Defend myself against stress, I guess. Come at me. See what the customer has to say. I just don't know why it says -1 for the turn here. Oh, because it's causing them patience. Okay, it's not that... All right, I'm getting it now. Start your current hand, start the customer's turn. Hand size increased by 1 card each turn. So we'll have 4 cards next turn. Okay. We have 2... when I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. No need to get personal. Okay, that broke my armor. But I guess defended me against stress. Good thing I had my guard up, otherwise it'd be stress. Guess I'll finish up the deal now. Let's close it out. Yeah, because you only got 5 more patience. Okay, so I guess these are grayed out just because of its tutorial. So close it out, raise interest by 9, and finish. Take it or leave it. Looks like we got an extra 5% bonus because it was a closer, specifically, too. Can't wait to try it out. Thanks, come again! Next in line. Friendly Artisan. Your display looks so nice today! I can feel the magic coming off this one. So, okay, so I did have buffs under here. All right. So, yeah. Set them up. Reel them in. Which will cost 2 patience. Now I can run this again. Ah, but you see, now it's only going to do 7 instead of 8. Because I don't have the set 'em up. I think I'm going to play it anyway. Although it will cost 2 more patience, but... Got nothing to do, so we'll end turn. He's going to hit me. I guess potions aren't like pottery. Presentation doesn't matter. No right where to hit me. Alright. Stress is acquired. Think, Sylvia, think. Spend a turn to draw a card. Okay, kind of dead. Close it out. I think what I... Okay, I may as well think, Sylvia, think. That doesn't help. I think what I'll do is I'll just reel him in and close it out. Oh, wow. Oh, I wonder if every turn you stop, it eats more time? Because this would be a 3 over here now. Have a nice day. Who's next? Gloomy Craftsman? I just stubbed my toe. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd ask about this one. He's an Elcor. Alright. So, set him up. Reel him in. He's going to work again. Oh yeah, there's a little hook. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to brace myself for whatever the heck he comes up with. I went into the wrong business. Alright, there you go. Tank the hit. Okay, we don't have much time with the mines. I think we have to set him up, reel him in, and then just close the deal without a closer, unfortunately. Although, hold on. Well, I am going to do this. Ooh, I wonder... If he hits 0, he leaves. Okay. I'm going to say, maybe I could think and then do the closer, but no, I got to close here. All right. Oh, it looks a little like growing up, yeah. Sometimes customer attack will be to reduce time more, and end turn reflects that. Oh, I see. Well, all right then. Have a nice day. That's all of them for now. That didn't go so badly. Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in negotiation, sometimes the best move is to make the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path. Ah, scheme. Draw 3 cards. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I can be a little diabolical when I have to be. I look forward to seeing it in action, but that's enough of a break for now. That was a break? Come on now. Back to work. Thought bubble of the customers what they'll do. Oh, okay. I hadn't noticed that. I'll check it next time. Am I checking my brew? Health potion looks ready. Let's bottle them up. Potions. Oh, I'm gonna get more than one? Oh, times 2. Bottle. Superb brew. 4 stars. First batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify your offerings, though. You never know what will be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magivins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around. Okay. Perfect. Let's make those mana potions. Okay, so I don't actually have a recipe here to follow. Okay, so this would be a minor health potion. This is a minor mana potion. So, theoretically, this looks like it might be good. Although, maybe this is how we get more of it? Because this is times 1. 2 ingredients produce 1 potion. Aha! So now we'll get 2 of them. And they'll be a little bit stronger, I guess. Mana potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. You get 1 dose for every 2 ingredients used, rounded down. Okay. Oh, you like the 2D drawings better than the 3D. And then Animal Created says the opposite. Or, wait, maybe that E is a squee of delight. Okay. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. If there's a little bit of hay left, go ahead and feed it to the fire. Okay, brought it from 3 to 2. Okay. Brew. Great, now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning. Yeah, the little 2D chibi characters are awesome. Oh, adding new haggling tips to your arsenal is the key to convincing customers to pay more money. Oh, deck builder. Ahaha! Here are your cards on this page. These are the haggling skills you had to begin with. Head over to my page to see the new haggling tip I taught you. Recognize that one? New haggling techniques will appear here as you learn them. To add new techniques to your active deck, you'll have to make space for them. Mouse over any card in the deck and press the minus button to remove it. Then you'll be able to click on a card to add it to your deck. Alright. I think I'll drop a Think Sylvia Think. Because all it's doing is replacing itself while costing me time. It's cost me more time, but it does give me multiple cards. Okay, do I save? I don't know if I complete it or not. But I guess so. supposed to open the shop now? I think so. Because we're waiting for some brewing. Oh, I got 2 schemes. Hold on. Did I? Oh! There we go. So they're all in use. And then over here, I now have 2 Think Sylvia Thinks. Okay. Put potions on the shelf first. Oh, God. What if you forget? That's annoying. I wonder if you get a warning if you, like, try to open your shop and the shelves are empty. They're like, are you sure? That would be nice. All right, just check. Brewing is happening. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, it is a little weird that there's, like, load time between each little scene here. They could probably have kept more of it in memory and just switched the view. All right, let's sell. Oh, Gloomy Artisan! They sucked, don't ask. I have my doubts, but I thought at least ask about this one. Alright, health potion, go. So, okay, he's gonna complain, which is gonna increase my stress. And also lead to tension, which double stress received from all sources. So, ooh, holy bad draw, Batman. Maybe I don't need as many close them out, actually. Maybe I should have ditched one. Yeah, this is really bad. I mean, I guess we'll just brace and then end turn. And hope we get something better. What's up, Captain? Okay, we are still tensioned, though. Oh, this is terrible. Alright, let's recycle this one. It's still terrible. Maybe, honestly, maybe I should just double set him up here and then go. We're not going to get much money, but we're not going to have much to do in the next turn anyway. This is just terrible. All right. We'll just do this. Close deal. Chill, Craftsman. I hope the heroes make use of this place. I hope we can come to an agreement. All right. What is this? He's going to gain a shield, which I might block, like me raising his interest. And also annoyed. Sylvia debuff. Increases stress by 1 whenever a card is played. What? That's terrible. Everything about this is terrible. I mean, he's got a lot of patience. Don't know if our shield actually is going to do anything here versus the annoyed. No. Okay, so we got the annoyed anyway, so I didn't have to play the shield. Oh, but I still have the shield. No, it does not persist. Never mind. I wonder if there's a hand limit. Actually, I'm going to go... There you go. Set him up. Oh, right, I'm getting stressed every time I play a goddamn card. Reel him in. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Is every time I boost interest, increase the percentage, but also every interest level gives more? Hang on, I gotta watch more. I hadn't noticed I was filling a bar. Yeah, don't forget those mana potions. Uh-huh. Still some time to tell them before the day is over. Can I just click on it from here? No. It's too bad. It's got all these great visuals, but they're not actually really contributing to the gameplay. Alright, let's bottle the mana potions. Ooh, 5 stars. Great, we can sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time we'll kick it up a notch. Got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that'll push our potion to the next tier. Okay. Let's drop these in and make some real potions. Sack of Hive Slime is lots of C. manworm root is tons of bee. And I guess I can still throw in a little bit of fire to cut back on some time. Alright. Thatch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session. I'm still wondering what happens if I try to open this without things on my shelves, but... Epic is doing their every day for the holidays. There's a different free game. So I think yesterday was Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics. I don't think it is today, but there's another game. It's not Entombed. Is it Encased? I don't know. It looks like a really good game that's free today, so that's what I just picked it up. But yeah, I think the Fallout was just yesterday. Encased. I should go to home after this, but I'm too wired. This looks pretty great if the price is right. All right. Buy my mana potion. Okay. Fill the bar to increase the potion selling price. So I'm going to scheme here. Ugh. Where's my setup card? Oh my god, this is awful. So he's going to try to decrease the price of the potion. I wonder if my shield blocks that or not. Or if it's just versus stress. Yeah, no, block stress equal to that. So shield only blocks stress.
Whiskey and chocolate!
Okay, 10% because I filled this, and then I'll get another notch if I do this one. So I'm just going to do this. And be kind of annoyed. Whiskey and chocolate. Where's my Streamlabs at? Do I not have Streamlabs open? That seems foolish. Oh no, there it was. Just lock track thing. Holy cow! Kerbal King, thank you so much! Whoa! Happy Christmas to Quill and family. Sorry I can't join your stream today. Hope to see you lots next year. Well, thank you very much, Kerbal King, and I hope to see you lots next year as well. So, I mean, I'll be seeing all of you next year. I won't see all of you until next year, or whatever the appropriate dad joke is for things. I can't wait to... Yeah, nice potion fund. I have to go and pick up a bottle of whiskey to bring to my folks. So that'll help. Actually, I should probably go right after the stream. Now that I'm thinking about it. Come back soon. Step right up. All right. Friendly commoner. Display looks so nice today on my shit-ass shelf. All right. You are going to try to lower the price, which is really annoying. Yeah, so no point in doing brace yourself. I wonder what the next level is, because I'm looking at 3 to raise it out. I'm just going to close out and see here. 1 level, 2nd level. All right. I don't know how much they would have lowered the price. I'm like, maybe I'll finish it now. My guess is that when the next stream happens, I've got my promotion at work. Oh, nice, Punisher. Oh, we got magic brooms too? Oh, fantastic. I think I can get the hang of all this. Ooh, Grumpy Witch. Excellent artwork as well. Love the double-pointed hat. Hey, what's the big deal? You can't set up shop here. Sure I can. I live here. Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did you? I was saving that for later. I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I just inherited this place. Just when you're sure you've got a condemned building when you see it. Well, but maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potion witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way. This sounds sketch, but I love it. Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long. And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. All right, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle. Ooh, plant the seed. Apply plant the seed for 3 turns. Raises interest by 8 at the start of customer's turn. Ooh, we get damage over time. You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop? It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up. Well, I look forward to doing business. Once I'm up and running, I'll need ingredients pretty regularly. Guess I'll see you around then. Unless that weird mildew gets you first. It's Quinn 18. This could actually work. Oh, end of day 1, week 1. So for our competition, we should
Quill,
have a
pay
health
attention
potion, a
as
fire
new
tonic,
subscriber.
and a mana potion ready to go. Common tier or higher. Hey, good. Thanks for the sub. Grumpy Witch, I resemble that. The graphics are so cute. I like the calendar with the demon horns. Again, it gives me a very Owl House vibe. Just gotta take this one day at a time. Novice hero. Oh wow, is this an actual potion shop? I could have sworn it was all boarded up the other day, and now... Oh, I clicked past it. Yeah, pardon the mess. I didn't realize there was more text. I'm working on to get the place up and running again. Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing. That's really very kind of you. Truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring out as I go. Auto advance. Okay. Really, I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago. Mint? Mint is a cute ay-ya-ya. What? What's ay-ya-ya? I'm Sylvia, resident potion witch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here. I don't even think she's got a bed. She slept in the chair last night. Mint is a spear fighter. She's a spearmint. Prof. It's terrible. It's seriously good to meet you, Sylvia. Now, I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator? That would be a huge honor. But I'm not sure I'd recognize them. You didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me. Oh, she's embarrassed. I might be a bit of a fangirl, to be honest. I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here. I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta. Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while. Oh, it's like Fallout Fantasy Edition. First time I've seen the word Defenestrator used in the game. Yeah. But the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They put out a call for new recruits. You've got the muscles to be a hero. Oh, do we have, like, relationship building? Is there, like, friendships and romance in this game? As a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call. Hey, that's great. Congrats on the new gig. Thanks, but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Define odd. Oh, that's slang for experience. Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. After all, there's a whole island out there teeming with mystery and danger and potion ingredients. So right now, she's probably in the go slay rats in someone's basement phase of the RPG. Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee. Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip. No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. There's going to be work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll... sympathy. Make them feel bad for me, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack. Ah, sympathy. Gain 2 shield. Apply sympathy for 1 turn. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Then I have a feeling you're going to do great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some fetch quests to tackle. Oh, very meta. I love it. You won't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms. Awesome. So I'm guessing the friendlier you become with certain NPCs, the more cards they'll unlock. Slime season! It's open season on slimes. If heroes determined to prune their numbers, the market is suddenly drowning in ooze. Slime ingredients will cost more. Shouldn't this be the opposite? If it's slime season and there's lots of slimes, then shouldn't we get extra slime ingredients? But apparently essence ingredients will cost less. Potion crafting. Potion, crafting. Celebrity chef Draven has revealed his reliance on potions, leading artisans of all sorts to wonder what potions might do for their cause. Increase craftsman customers. So these are both active. All right. Oh, the slimes are dying and therefore rarer? Maybe. Okay. Hey, Bombadu. Excellent name, by the way. Sounds fun to say. Exciting to see you tackle KSP2. Oh, yeah, baby. So we got to travel, which takes time. I should check the deck builder. But first, let me check the brew. Because I think maybe our alchemy is done. Yeah, there we go. Let's bottle these mana potions. Superb brew. Are there extra little traits we'll be able to get? As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market. Improvise recipe. Arr! So, I know these. So yeah, ratio for healing potions should be 1:1 AB. Mana potion should be 1:1 BC. Tonics, AC. Which tonic is this? Fire tonic. Sight enhancer. Ooh! 343. And a cure. Poison cure. 211. Okay, I don't have any ingredients currently, though. Now, Al doesn't have a new card. You do. It'd be nice. Okay, I have exactly the same complaint about Hearthstone's deck builder. It would be really nice if you could add cards above the limit, but not be allowed to save the deck until you thinned it out. But here it constantly forces us to take things out first and then add things in, which is annoying. Plant the seed. That seems quite good. I'm wondering about dropping out a close it out. And I still think the Think Sylvia Think might be a little bit weak. Oh, I guess I could drop some Brace Yourselves for sympathy here. Okay, so then we'll re-add something over here. Maybe I'll re-add a Think Sylvia Think? Well, no. I mean, it sort of makes your deck smaller at the cost of time. Maybe I do put the Close It Out. Why not? So, I think I have to travel because I need some ingredients. Because I have... well, okay, I have two mana potions. I guess I could open and just sell those. And then maybe there's an event, but I kind of feel like... at least hitting the travel button. Let's go visit Quinn's Ingredient Boutique. Oh my god, I'm on a flying broom to go find her! Ah, this is great! Quinn, Ingredient Vendor. Shop, Hangout, Gift. Oh, this is gonna cost me more time during the day? And relieve stress. Well, I don't have stress. I would like to build relationships, but maybe we'll come back here. Okay, what's in shop? Best ingredient in town. Is this in red because it's more expensive than normal? Oh yeah, sack of slimes. The price of these are higher than normal. Alright, just... no? I feel like I should buy everything. I've got a bunch of cash. Oh, is Quinn non-binary? My bad. I'll have to pay attention to the pronouns as we go here. So I'm gonna buy your whole stock of this. These are A and B, so I can make lots of healing potions. Should I buy the slime as well? I mean, I've got plenty of money. If I bought all of it, it'd be 140. Yeah, maybe with more friendship, the price gets better too. I'm gonna buy a couple so that we can at least make something. Yeah, just to have. There you go. It's enough. It's gonna be enough to make some sort of mana potion or something of that nature. All right, you know what? We will do the hangout. Maybe I should have done it right away. I'm just worried that like maybe it's not time efficient, but I guess I had to travel here. So if I already had to travel here anyway, let's go ahead and see what happens if I hit this. You can't succeed in this business if you can't tell a slimy fish from a fishy slime. Quinn pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. But Quinn has a point. Sylvia uses this stuff in her craft. She should know her materials inside and out. This is like in Hell's Kitchen or whatever, when Gordon Ramsay forces the chefs to like taste ingredients blindfolded. It always goes terribly bad. It turns out humans aren't that good at differentiating a lot of tastes. All right, she dons the blindfold and opens wide, bracing for whatever Quinn has in store. Some of the ingredients... yes, Skyrim Alchemy, right? Where you eat everything to identify it. Some of the ingredients taste all right. Others don't. That was fun. I'm not sure your palate is any sharper than before, but your projectile vomit is something to envy. Okay, stress down, but we didn't have any. Sylvia feels a little closer to Quinn and mildly less stressed. Reduce stress by hanging out with friends, heroes, and other vendors. Oh, wait, I can rank up. Okay, that's going to take time as well. But did I gain enough friendship to rank up our friendship and maybe unlock some new cars? Sort of unusual location for business, isn't it? I love this, like, sketched out look here. It has its perks. I do like the view. Let's get low. I like the view. You can see the whole town. Nope. I think they like that. Yes, so I can spot trouble coming a mile away. Listen, in business, you've got to use any advantage you got, whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack. Ooh, press the attack. Raise initiative by 5 and draw a card for 1 time? Oh shit, that's really good. Hang on, I had a little 2 at the bottom. Is this like tier 2 cards? Because of our friendship? Nice. Looks like they have 1 snaggletooth, but I think we're seeing the bottom teeth. But doesn't it look just like they just got the 1 tooth? I'm willing to make the most of an advantage, as soon as I get an advantage, I mean. Just now, I could use an advantage to microplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me. Alright, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Hello! Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. What are you waiting for? Go get him! Bring him here! Spurred on by the urgency in Quinn's voice, Sylvia plunges into the throng. Thus, chocolatiers aren't hard to find. In a matter of minutes, she has 4 small chocolate treats. Yoink! Hey, wait a minute! What gives? You can't be that lazy. First of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you. But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls, all 4 of them. Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess. Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want. But they use some unusual ingredients in these things. You never know what's inside until you take a bite. All right there, Forrest. Unusual ingredients? As in monster parts? Among other things. Yeah. Now, tell me more. Why use such strange ingredients? That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off-limit for years. And all that time, the island was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices. I also have a lifetime ban from the Heroes Guild. Quinn just gets banned from everything. Nice. So pretty much anything you find here is going to have some magic in it. I guess we have that dead witch to thank for that, Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out. Almost sounds like you admire her. Wasn't she evil? Better evil than boring. Maybe should have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things. Anyway, the land Maven left behind is a weird place, full of weird stuff. And I like weird. Weird is rare, weird is valuable. The hard part is getting our hands on the best stuff. We need local heroes to, you know, get good. They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit. I mean, all these characters have fantastic facial expressions. It's really amazing. All right. Maybe we can be in this together. Just waiting for a make negative reaction or something. That's sort of sweet. Oh, ooh, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey. Oh, this pose is everything. This pose is everything. Yeah, sure, super sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be dead weight. Now, I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him too long. Who's Boxer? Did they have a pet that I didn't notice? And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you. All right, well, that was definitely a worthwhile use of our time, it feels like. Okay, so we're still here. I mean, we're burning a lot of daylight, but I guess that's the way it goes. Wait, now that I'm traveling, can I just keep traveling? I wonder if he keeps using time. Boxer is their mimic that they keep their stuff in. Oh, Boxer the box and a mimic. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if I'm already... I wonder if it's an advanced time. So I'm early afternoon right now. How about that? I did a thing. I think we're going to spend the whole day walking around not doing anything. Hey, Sylvia, I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing? It's a lot more taxidermy. So if I put this on auto... Heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Because of this, I've been approved to go adventuring. The training wheels are coming off. You should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you. How does that work exactly? I can tell you all about it! I've just had my orientation, and I took detailed notes in my dedicated... Whoa, okay. Turn this off. Sounds complicated. Nah, I'm just a nerd from this stuff. It's actually pretty simple. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The further I get into the area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions by far the most important. Health potions help me with damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach. I was gonna say, you're gonna have to take a lot of potty breaks. Oh, don't forget, there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough. I know you'll do amazing. I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure. Okay. And hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say we could sell them. Okay, we're still early afternoon. We got the hangout, which might cost some time. We got the adventure. Let's do a hangout first, then send her out. Does she have mint leaves as like part of an earring? Or maybe it might be part of her braid. It's hard to tell. And I'm pretty sure there's a she here. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to just send her out on adventure now. And then we'll do friendship things afterwards, maybe as a way to burn off stress. Let's plan my next adventure. Very pretty. Enchanted Forest. Looks like she's chewing on a mint sprig, too. Okay, everything else seems to be locked. Don't back down from a challenge. This makes me think of, what kind of auto battler does this make me think of? I don't know. A fairly safe woodland that's teeming with magical flora and fauna straight out of fairy tale. Hero earns loot for every monster or hazard overcome, regardless whether they complete the adventure. Okay. So. Okay. So it's directly boosting their health here. I don't know. I'll do 2 of each. Why not? Sylvia. Okay, I guess this is me signing the contract. Okay, that's how many potions they can drink. Okay, yep. It's going to cost us 25 bucks for the fee. I don't think the loot capacity changed with anything I was doing. Test. See how well they think they'll do. Oh, you get a prediction! Going to dominate out there. Yeah, I mean, not by much, but it looks like this is going to be exactly what Mint needs to probably clear all this. Okay, embark.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Hey, Bunt. Thanks for the sub. All right. Report back ASAP. I guess I'm going to go back to my potion shop. Now that I've got ingredients I can brew more, plus I've got some spare stuff. Welcome back. You'll probably want to get brewing soon, yes? Yes, that's the idea. Check recipe book. Offering a variety of potions is key. While your potions brew, consider dropping on new acquaintances. Traveling taste time. Yeah, well, I would have loved to brew first. Oh, I didn't realize you could see the potions here. Anyway, I think you can take it from here. Remember to adapt and overcome. I think we've got a new card to put in our deck from Quinn.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Bonaparte! Thank you very much for the sub. Good name. Okay, got my end day. Oh, yeah, right here. Press the attack. What do we take out here? I'm actually wondering about dropping the brace yourself, because we got the sympathy, which also gives us shielding. And with the fact that press the attack will draw, it makes it more likely that we might get one of these that is useful. And we don't always want a shield. Something to consider with how time works is order. You could have sent Mint out, then do the hangout with Quinn. Yes! As it turns out, 100%. Yep. Stress go to 0 every morning? I don't know. I don't know. I'm one. I maybe like only you lose some of it per day or what? I have no idea. Corinne, did a cat walk on your keyboard? Cat-like typing detected. Well, yeah, let's try to make some things we haven't done yet. Well, yeah, we'll try this fire tonic. Blocks 3 points of fire damage to your hero. It's a little specific, but sure. So we need 1-to-1 A and C. So if I hit C, it'll show me the things that are just C. It includes the potions? That's interesting. Can I really put a potion in here as an ingredient? Do this. Make a pair of fire potions with the right ratio. Lose some stress every night, and end day early and more. And yeah, that shows what potions I already have. I guess I could experiment and find more, but let's make this. Yeah, and I don't have any wood or anything. Clear filters. Put 2 more, you get 3 potions guaranteed. Yeah, but I can't, Can I take these out? Yeah, okay. I don't have any more slimes for this. I suppose what I could do... Oh! I can only put 4 things in at a time right now. Oh! I need to get a fancier cauldron. To do anything else. Okay. Oh, I see. There you go. Okay. And then we could consider saving some of our potions instead of selling them to bring to the competitions. But for now, we'll just do this. All right, let's open the shop. That'll pretty much bring me to the end of the day. How are you still in business? The implication being that maybe I won't be for very long. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna whack me with -1 patience. I guess we'll have to scheme here. There you go. That's gonna work out okay. Set him up. Reel him in. Just extra patience. Yeah, we'll lose 2. I think just play another set him up and then probably go to the next turn here. Although I do want to end with a closeout. Because it's quite substantial. It's 9 extra interest and an extra 5% on top, which is really good. But I'm going to have 4 more time next turn. Do we risk it? Let's risk it. Okay, yeah. So just making sure that wasn't actually going to be another 1. I think what I'll have to do is I'll press the attack, see what comes up, and then we can always reel it in and close the deal. Oh, we even get a closeout. Perfect. Because I can reel them in and then close them out. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Big money, baby. I ran into a hero who had the nicest things to say about this shop. I wonder if it was mint. Can feel the magic coming off this one. Why is this highlighting green? I mean, I guess it's like with Slay the Spire, it would highlight, you know, cards that are locked. I mean, is it letting me know because we've got a real... Because we got to reel them in our hand, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, applies bonus to an opener. That's right! Because anything with the opener keyword is... Oh, this is only... Yeah, it's only if it's literally your first card. I forgot about that. If you don't play it as your literal first card, you don't get the benefit. Okay. I suppose... Maybe I should scheme. I mean, I'm probably going to play Reel 'em In anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's do this, because we've got the benefit. Let's press the attack. I think I'm just going to play 2 reel 'em ins and then close out. And be left with 1 patience. Not bad. Last potion. Plant the seed. There's our damage over time one. So I almost want to take as long as possible now that we've got this. What are you going to do? Oh, you are going to stress. All right, let's scheme. Okay, we can do a sympathy here. To block the stress gain. Plant the seed. I should end turn so that our damage over time procs. I didn't notice what the debuff he was playing was. Looked like a card. Am I getting 1 last card? Ooh, doubt! If in hand at the end of turn, increase stress by 1. So I might just want to finish it off here. I could double reel it in and then close it out. So we're not going to get full advantage of our damage over time card, but it's still played for like 8, which is a fairly decent amount for 1 card, I guess. Cool, thanks for the gift sub. Implant the seed stacks. Okay, I got no more potions, so... I think maybe the brewing was 2 turns, but it should be done now that we did a day worth of sale. Yep. I probably will just make some more health potions overnight. And I guess I'm gonna go to bed. Can I still travel? Although there wouldn't be any reason to travel unless Quinn restocked their shop. Oh, there you go. Reduces stress by 10 plus an additional 10 for each skip time slot. Oh, you think I can pick up the loot from Mint? Oh, was it that short? You knock down a boss monster in force, it sure does make a sound. Ooh, that is some loot. What is this? Unicorn horn? Oh, it's got a special trait. Ethically sourced by the pure of heart. Oh, a bunch of these have a special trait on them. I'm guessing we can mouse over that somewhere else. Enchanted Forest, no strat. Actually enjoyed being out there. You could handle it. I'm excited to use those ingredients you brought back. Found some other goodies, set them aside for you. These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. Purely cosmetics, so don't expect any tangible benefits. Still, they're pretty cool. Oh, yes, we get to decorate. Okay. Okay. You know what? We need to get a Kiss for Luck playing this so she can play Fashion Scrolls Shop Edition. Quinn restocks at the start of every day. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks. I can see how it'd be nice to switch things up every now and then. No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment, and now they're spread all over the island. Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for something more of a challenge. Mushroom, iron, bone waste are available to me now. A little more dangerous, but that means more reward. Here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guildmaster, Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back. I'll be sure to introduce myself, and I'll keep you in mind for further adventures too. Sounds good, Sylvia. I'll be ready when you are. If you gift ingredients to Quinn, they increase available ingredients. Huh. Is there a reason to gift something to Mint? Oh, it just increases a friendship level, and then Quinn, because we're a higher friendship level, will have more ingredients, maybe? Different people like different ingredients, so try to figure out what they might prefer. Do we have mint leaves? I mean, I have an extra mandrake root, like, for pairing and things like that. Filter plant, yeah, okay. Oh, wow, okay. You reacted positively. I guess I can't hang out my... Oh yeah, not enough time in the day. But I guess I can queue up another adventure for you, although... I don't know how many potions I've got available. So I'm thinking maybe what I do is I send Mint back to the Enchanted Forest. Because, yeah, we don't have much. What would happen if we sent her out as is? So mana is just how many fights you can do before you get tuckered out. So if I did give you a mana potion, you'd go one fight further. You wouldn't be able to kill the boss. Although, or would you just take so much damage that it hardly matters anyway? Well, you'll do that, and then you'll stop there. I mean, maybe I'll throw this in anyway. And I know you can send her out without potions. Maybe, since it's only small loot, maybe I won't bother sending her out the mana potion, because it's just one extra small loot, as opposed to presumably the big loot from the boss, well, medium normal monster, or elite. Okay, let me just do this. Alright, hammer time. Baptiste Hero Guild. Can I still get here? Wow, this place is bigger than I realized. I didn't realize I'd be doing so much reading here. Well, hello, elegant bartender. Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome to the Heroes Guild. I am Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep. Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions. Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. I always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return, you'll receive a portion of whatever loot is brought back. Surely it's French, you think, Baptiste? Oh, maybe I should put on a French accent. Wow, sounds like the guild has a lot to offer. We aim to please, so if there's anything else I can be of service, just let me know. How about sharing some pointers? Do you have any advice for a fellow merchant? Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant per se. I'm more of a facilitator, a master administrator, if you will. Like, I can do a really terrible French accent. I keep everything running smoothly here while our town's great heroes seek glory, adventure, and resources. Yeah, I gotta play Restier again. I played it once, like, years ago. I really should play it again. Almost sounds like you're bragging about being a bureaucrat. Don't you know? Bureaucrats are the very linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes, but if making order of chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is. Maybe the devs could hire Quill to provide voice acting. Yeah, it's an interesting point of view, isn't it? And then striking up a conversation about it, I'm demonstrating that piece of advice you asked for. If you've got something to sell, best to captivate your audience forthwith. New card, Captivate. Increase patience by 1. If opener, increases by 2. Nice. Okay. All right. We got an engine brewing, you guys. I think I can manage that. It's advice I'd recently taken to heart. I arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms, although some of their traditions are rather mystifying. Say, you look like a Dude! Maybe you could share some insights. You must be a noble then? Aha, I'm trying to downplay all that, you know, to help me fit in. But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leaving gifts in a new friend's shoes. Gifts? Shoes? Yes, you know, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. And that one time it was a scorpion. Is that really supposed to go on for months? I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill. No, they must really just like you. So just roll with it. They can't keep it up forever, right? I should hope not. Honestly, how much rotten fruit could there be in this place? But I shouldn't complain. I knew coming here that there would be a period of ajustement. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it? At least you're handsome. Should we just flirt with everyone all the time? Like, all the time, right? I mean, we're the main character, therefore, all people should come to us all the time. At least you're handsome. That's got to make it a little easier. 'Tis a curse! I fear it only makes others feel resentful and insecure. Oh, wait, I meant, thank you, or should I say, no, I'm terribly ugly. I haven't gotten the false modesty down yet, but I'm working on it. What could possibly go wrong flirting with everyone all the time? Yeah. Wow, you really are an unsung hero. At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvie. I hope you decide to avail yourself to our services. And I trust you... I'm going to just have him call us Sylvie instead. And I trust you'll find the opportunity to chat again soon. All right. So we can invest, we can gift. Let's invest. Ingredients will be available to collect tomorrow. So, for every $6, it looks like I'm gonna get a serpent slippery tongue. But it looks like if I invest at least 4 ticks in it, there's a 100% chance I'll get a rare ingredient. But it also increases the chance that I'll disrupt the ecosystem. I mean... do I have a 120% chance to disrupt the ecosystem now? The more you do it, it wrecks the ecosystem, so you get less loot for sending adventurers there. Oh, these are different oh, they're different in ecosystems. Enchanted Forest, Bone Wastes, and Bone Wastes again. Yeah, so I'm going to do 80% damage in the Bone Wastes and 40% in the Enchanted Forest. This seems terrible, but I also need ingredients. Let's see what they find out there. All right. I'm going to keep my ingredients. We'll get back to you there. So these two are grayed out. Maybe one because I'm here and the other one's away on adventures? Oh, the ecosystem disruption only lasts for a day? Oh, okay. They'll just force you to change things up. Hey, Sylvia, I hear you've been busy. Uh-oh, what have you heard exactly? Nothing especially interesting. Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild. She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shorting, if I'm honest. I didn't realize you two knew each other. I should really come up with a voice for Quinn still. I know all the heroes. After they go on their little adventures, they sell their trash items to me. It's basically my whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Can't explain that. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients. So I'm guessing you've got something decent in your inventory for once. Maybe something I've never seen before? Give it here! Give it here. What? No! Why would I do that? See it yourself, I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient and you're all excited using a potion, right? So you throw it in your cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that way. What's the alternative? Easy. Hand it over to me instead. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients, meaning if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it, and then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. Okay, so first time we get a new ingredient, give it to Quinn first, and then it'll open up more items in their shop. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can see how that could come in handy. I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it. There, see? You give me free stuff and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still. I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall? No, despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one on fire and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability. Oh, so they're, Seahawk from Shira. That's who they are. I see. A little Seahawk, a little Entrapta. You set one on fire when I say reliability. You set 2 fires and you get banned for life. Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something? A little bit of pyro, nothing to worry about. Yeah. So, oh, there we go. Expand. Give Quinn ingredients to increase their offerings in the shop. So, yeah. Have unicorn horn. Well, and, okay. Presumably, this is probably filtering to just new stuff. Kappa pheromones. Fairy flower bulb, and this. I'm going to offer these 3. Smart thinking, Sylvia. I don't think this is a very good voice for Quinn, but I needed something. Quinn's stock will be updated tomorrow. This is not human horn. Hey, Futurama shout out. Best ingredients in town. Yeah, okay, so this is the same as before. I mean, maybe I should be spending money. I'll say no. Okay, that's there. Yeah, so that seems to be the case. What's this button? Oh, that just brings me to this view instead of using a shortcut. All right, let's go home. I always saw Quinn as more of a goth, but who knows? I mean, some goths can have nasal voices. Try whispering as Quinn. Whispering's actually really hard on your voice. Oh, okay, it forced the end of the day. Okay. I like how we ran a deficit here, but no, we're spending, we're investing. Day 3. I wonder what today has in store for me. Okay.
Greetings, Testless One. I have for you a question of dire importance. The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
Oh, it gladdens me to hear it. For potion crafting is a noble profession indeed. I'm pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
You must understand, I do not seek employment. I have already found my calling, and it is a great one. Like you, I'm a craftsperson. My media are metal, and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools, and I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor's edge of progress?
Yeah, I like to be on the cutting edge. I'm edgy. I like to be on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Please, accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
First one's free. Got something new. Wow, thanks! That's so generous of you. But, are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the cost of production, at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous purpers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable.
I'm doing sort of like the Futurama Nixon accent. Next potion, should I have throat losses? Yeah, I'm going to be whacking down a bunch after the stream is over. In the end, oh, sorry, wrong person.
In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin.
Speaking of art, nice tattoo. I don't see the tattoos. Where's his tattoos? Oh, on his head! Over here. Okay. Definitely Jamie from Mythbusters. Oh, yeah. All my life. Oh, we're flirting again, you guys. We're flirting again. Oh, he's got some on his arms, too. Oh, he's blushing! Oh, he's so cute. I just want to rub his mustache.
Of all life's canvases, none is more exquisite than the body, especially a body that is rippling with muscle. But I hope you do not find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as is in my homeland. I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths. We must be kind to ourselves.
Oh, man. That's, yeah, you're right.
We must pump ourselves up.
Flirt everyone.
For it's only by fanning the flames of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Oh, pump up! Pump up. Increase the interest applied by the next interest raising card by 50%. All right, we got some combos. Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil. I'm glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope that I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall.
See all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place. Starting to get hard to say. And all those things all those who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together. All right. Oh, it's a spa day today. The sudden popularity of hallucinogenic mineral baths has caused a run on minerals and mushrooms of all kinds. So fungus ingredients will cost more, mineral ingredients will cost less. Again, it says a run on minerals and mushrooms of all kind, but only one of them goes up and the other one goes down. So it might be somewhat random. Sun resistance. Oh, for 2 days. Baptiste has requisitioned Spectacles of Diminishing Radiance +1, providing heroes with protection from desert sun. And they look cool. Bone Waste has increased loot drops. Bone Waste ingredients will cost less. Enchanted Forest shortage. Didn't I knew that? Clients beware. After many successful expeditions, the Heroes Guild is warning of a temporary shortage of resources to be found in the Enchanted Forest. The Enchanted Forest is weaker monsters, decreased loot drops. Enchanted Forest ingredients will cost more. Okay. Nice of Muck Duck to give you a new cauldron. Yeah, I'd say. Let's set up in the shop now, shall we? Yes. Customizing the shop to your liking is a big perk of owning the place. Go wild with it. Oh yeah, and we got a new decor as well. Customization. Cauldron. It's a clay cauldron which can fix 6 ingredients. Oh, and there's a max on Benjamin's as well. I just... Oh, hang on. That's probably done brewing. Acquired an ingredient with a trait. Huh? I did? Oh yeah, I did notice that. Sylvia! You need to pay attention to what's going on in your inventory. An ingredient with a trait is an opportunity to strategize at the cauldron and to engage your customer's senses. Oh yeah, I have some notes on this actually. I just need a quick refresher. Some special ingredients have not just magivins, but also traits. By placing these ingredients with traits into your brew, it will impart those traits to the potions. Using an ingredient with a positive trait in your brew will boost its value of the final potion. Be careful though, ingredients could also impart less desirable traits and will lower what customers are willing to pay for a potion. Let's bottle this. And then... customize. Drop in the new cauldron. Very nice. I don't know if you sell the old one. Okay, I don't have any shelves unlocked. I do have some flooring. A new wood floor. Maybe we'll tile our little work area here. Easier to clean up the spills. But yeah, we'll use the wood elsewhere. Okay. Wallpaper. So I have the old stucco. Or the new stucco. I don't have a replacement for these wood planks yet. Oh, and it's doing everything at once. Yeah, okay. We'll just put up a new wallpaper. Nice. Oh, and then we got wood walls. The starting wood walls, yep, and then the polished wood walls. Okay. Nice. Yeah, a little fireproofing in there with the stone. That does make sense. Now, we do... Wow, that is a lot of stuff here. Captivate. I mean, there's no reason not to put Captivate in... Well, I guess the one downside is it could be a dead card in that you're, you know... All it does is raise patience. It doesn't redraw itself or anything like that. But it does seem pretty good. I don't know what I'd want to take out for it, though. Probably, I want to keep everything that draws cards. I think if we're going Captivate, we really benefit from draw cards. So obviously, Scheme's really good. Yeah, we got the pump up too. Yeah, 0 cosmic is +1. So yeah. But if you just draw a hand of it, well, I mean, I guess if a full hand of it wouldn't be so bad. It's also good if you can play it first, right? If it starts your hand, you play as your opener, and you get +2 is really good. All right, we'll just run this for a bit and see. Can I like save multiple decks? Looks like no. Okay. So we can try brewing again. Now, I still have my recipes, but I can still improvise as well. Still, I'm thinking I might make one of each. There's a chance your hero will retrieve extra loot from any monster or hazard. Powers hero. So, I mean... Yeah, okay. So, they all have bonuses... Meh? No. They all have specific uses as a hero thing, but they're kind of good in general, too. You got some A and some C. Oh yeah, what were the traits? How do I... I don't know. How do I find out what this trait is? mean, I know there's a blue icon. But I can't tooltip over it. Below... Yeah, but you're just telling me on here. This one's pleasant smell. Yeah, but where do I actually go and find out that it does pleasant smell? Do I have like an inventory page somewhere else? Yes, by looking at the icon. I can see the icon. I acknowledge that I could see the icon. Okay? What I'm asking for is at what point can I tooltip over my icon so I can figure out if there's an actual description for it. Yes, I'm asking for what... I can see on the fairy flower bulb that under the C, there's a little blue thing with the, like, sniffy nose. But how do I find out what that sniffy nose is? I guess each one does link to a scent. Okay. So this is a better smelling potion. But I don't know what the effect is. Oh, maybe on the filters? Aroma trait. The first option, yeah. So this will filter everything with a good aroma trait. This will hide everything with a bad and do that. So I guess I just don't know what the traits do yet. All right. Okay. Well, we'll just move it. Go along with this for now. Okay. I've got... It almost looks like there's a checkbox over here. Common fire tonic or higher tier, 3 stars. Well, I've got 4-star fire tonics. Okay, I need a good mana potion. I got a good health potion. I guess maybe we'll brew some mana potions and just make sure I've got at least one good one. Are these locked? Or can I do them? I wonder if I can do them or they just unlock later. Anyway. So for now... Wait, you didn't remember that I want to do mana potion? Okay. So we need to balance a B and C. Well, actually, I guess I could filter out the A completely. Oh shit, I don't have any, do I not have any C? No, I do. Oh, but you have A in you. I might have to go shopping. I want to start something brewing before I leave, though. So maybe what I'll do is I'll make another basic health potion. Like that. Actually, I can add more ingredients. There you go. Balance is too unstable, can't brew. Oh, because it's still on. It still thinks I want to do a. There you go. It still thought I was trying to do a mana potion. There you go. Now we're okay. Okay, start that brewing. Is there a knock on the door? No, I think that's someone doing something in the living room. Okay. So I could open the shop. Because yeah, this was a crap mana potion that I want to keep anyway. Unless I use it to send someone on an adventure. But we do have to make some money at some point. I guess I'll sell one of those, sell one of those. Okay, let's open the shop and let's sell with these. Oh, Batista's here. Early to rise means early to succeed. I thought this potion stood out from the rest. I like that they're, like, my friends are here to shop. And I got my Captivate over here and everything. Come to talk potions, my favorite topic. So, I mean, we don't get combo. But the thing is, with the combo, we only get an extra 1. So, it seems like it's still worth spending these. End turn. We've still got lots of patience. Although, what is this? Reduce all interest gains by 25%. Yeah, it's annoying. Wait, was that a one-time? Oh, no, there it is. That is actually going to be kind of annoying. Okay, let's run this as an opener. And then scheme. I'm hoping to get my my combo going. What are you doing? Oh, that's going to be a lot of stress. We're definitely going to need to set up a sympathy if we're not ending now. I forgot. I keep thinking this is going to do it next turn, but I guess it might not. Shit. Well, at least that cancels that out. Can I stack sympathies? Okay, I think I'll put that in. Oh, it does stack. Okay, I'm just going to close it out because there's not much patient left. Okay, the fact that it stacks, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I was thinking unique effect. Yeah, I got all my closers in one hand, yeah. Is she dabbing? Okay, let's captivate. I'm going to plant the seed. I was going to say I'll just end turn now rather than spend some patience so we can keep max plant the seed. I mean, a little bit of stress is fine, I guess. Okay, I will just do that then. I'm not going to scheme. Oh, it's duration stack, not effect. Oh, okay. Okay. Keep me up tonight. It's only 1% stress. You're fine. None of these are an opener. Let's press the attack. And shield. Press the attack. I mean, if my whole deck could just be press the attacks, that would not be a bad thing. I guess I may as well scheme here. So the reel them in, or set them up is not going to matter. Because, it's not an opener. Although, it's 4 interest per 1 action, which does make it more efficient than reel them in. I'm just finally realizing. I think we're going to go ahead and... If I do this, then I can fit 2 reel them ins without hitting 0. And close them out. I could have kept it going for the plant the seed, but this seems to be okay. I don't know. All of them for now. I sell 3? No, I still have another potion. Oh, interesting. Okay. So... let's bottle these. Perfect brew. Nice. I guess I'll start another health pot and then go traveling. Yeah, this game's maybe a little more slice of life rather than the other one being kind of a puzzle almost game. Okay, new location. We did send Mint out. Well, let's go to Baptiste first. Either one is going to be the same. We've got expeditions that have happened. Oh, yeah, we got some new stuff, which I should make sure to give to Quinn. This, why are you scratching? And Quinn's going to have a lot of stuff to sell me, although I don't have a lot of cash right now, which is just going to be more of an issue if I invest some more. But maybe... maybe I should let these locations recover from... Huh. I don't know if there's a way for me to check the status, the eco damage of places. Yeah, potion craft more straightforward. Potion crafting, this is more management and wacky characters, yeah. A little bit of loot. Ooh, river calamari. Oh, I really want calamari now. I want sushi now. You can rank up! Let's hang out for a bit. Yes, please. Love the guild hall to pieces, but let's be real. It's a death trap waiting to happen. Want to make the rounds with me? Could use an extra set of eyes. Mint stalks the guild hall, her shoulders squared and her eyes steely with determination. She produces a rough sheet of sandpaper, then sets to work smoothing down the sharp corners of every table she finds. Safety first. Don't want splinters. She moves fragile vases to higher shelves. She padlocks a drawer full of kitchen cutlery, shurikens, and minor explosives. I didn't know better. I'd say you were baby-proofing the guild hall. What's going on? Is one of the heroes, you know, a baby? Only in the sense that I'm expecting my colleagues to overindulge and start bumping into things. It happens every night, and bruised shins are no fun on long hikes or dungeon delves. Kind you shield your colleagues. Smarter you keep your allies in fighting shape. You know, it's kind. Friendship. I wonder, is like this bottom option always the flirty one? Neither one of them sounded particularly flirty. But so far it feels like when I've hit the bottom option, that's when we get the lovey-dovey as opposed to friendship. But I don't know. I want to do my part, you know? Be a team player. Won't surprise you to hear, being here is a total dream. Should I pinch you? See, bottom option seems flirty. Look at this face. Should I flirt or should I pinch you? I'm sort of tempted to. Don't you dare. If I'm dreaming, I don't want to wake up. Oh my. Not that it isn't weird sometimes. I mean, I'm bunking with people I recognize from trading cards. There's trading cards for the heroes? I'm eating at the same table as people who've written fanfic about. They say you should never meet your heroes. Oh, meeting your heroes is awesome, but sharing a bathroom with them is super weird. So you weren't exaggerating before. You really are a fangirl. Yeah, ever since I was little. I grew up in a quiet port town. It was nice. You say nice like it's a bad thing. No, really, I had a great childhood. I was safe and happy. I have 8 siblings. Wow. We're all awesome in different ways. And my dads are both book lovers. So we got bedtime stories every night. I remember fairy tales about bold princesses and fables about wily animals. But my favorite were the stories about real-life heroes. I liked those best because they were true. I drift off to sleep imagining what it would be like to be one of them. And now you're here. Yeah, here, with the chance to be a hero on the level of those I used to dream about. I only hope I can live up to their examples. I have a feeling you'll do great. No kidding? Well, I'm sure learning a lot. The sparring sessions are intense. I'm doing some sparring of my own, the verbal kind. Here's a pointer I learned the hard way. Keep your guard up when you go on the offensive. That's probably sound advice whether you're wielding wooden swords or savvy words. Keep your guard up. 2 turns, raise interest by 8, and gain 3 shield. Efficient card. I feel more formidable already. Good. Show them no mercy, Sylvia. You've got what it takes to handle grumpy customers. And sharp-edged countertops, too. Okay. Just very safety conscious. So I can probably send you an adventure. Now, I haven't done anything to spoil the ecosystem in the Mushroom Mire. Ooh, poison. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. I just noticed something. I was thinking that our contest was fine because I had all these stars, but I think the competition wanted common health potions, which I've only just got, and of a certain thing. Yeah, I've got no mana potions. I don't know if we're going to send her out anywhere right now. Well, I suppose I could send her out on a trivial little thing. You know, without anything. So she'll only, you know, whack these 3, but... To me, it seems like there's... Oh, there's a cost, $25. Every 5 stars upgrades to your potion. Okay. Alright, maybe I just won't do anything here. I got some stuff to give to Quinn. That's for sure. Eco damage shows up next day as event, so you know. Okay. That's probably why I've got the enchanted forest shortage. Okay. I guess we'll do the Expando thing. I mean, unless I want to keep some. I mean, I do have multiple copies of some. It feels like it's probably a worthwhile investment. Are these all more expensive right now? Dang. I mean, this seems like a good idea. Unless you have an urgent need for something, donate them all. Okay. You're eating them all? You getting stoned? Alright. This feels like giving things in Animal Crossing to like the museum or whatever, you know? Better expand as much as you can. Oh, I didn't realize it's actually their mimic here. The open mouth. That's funny. And yeah, their eyes change color as well. You lick it, you buy it. Okay. Since, as far as I can tell, right? Well, some things take time, but it looks like once I've left my shop, I can wander around, and it doesn't take up extra time. Or maybe did it a little bit? No, I don't know. A mud pack cauldron. Okay, same number of ingredients, but I can hold more max magimins. Glass cauldron. Oh, can go to 7 ingredients. Slightly lower magimin count, but interesting. You can make shelves as well. It's expensive. Oh, this one gets a boost for potions versus tonics. Ah. Oh, leaving the shop takes no time, returning to it takes 1 time. Okay, okay. Should we invest in a shelf? Kinda wanna. You can upgrade stuff too. Oh, okay. Could be better. Don't mistake me. Work of art. If you find yourself surplus ingredients, disposable funds, be able to enhance the item far beyond its current incarnation. Make an upgrade. An upgrade, yes. Call it an upgrade, or reimagining, or revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts. Upgrade is easier to remember. Very well. Remember this too. An upgrade to a cauldron can greatly increase the cauldron's maximum stable ingredients, or might even increase the number of ingredients you can place in it. An upgrade to a shelf increases surface area and stability, allowing you to place more potions upon it. Consider, yes, that would bring me great joy to do this for you, and to you, it could bring great profit. Okay. Ah, there you go. Upgrades unlocked. Oh, I have to bring the cauldron with me. If I had one of these shrooms, I could upgrade this, but that would start to eat all my money. Okay, let's send... Your departure fires dim. Wow. Let's send Mint out on an adventure. Let's send you out here, so there's no penalty. I do actually have a minor fire tonic. Although, Mint is still going to be limited to their mana here. Oh, it costs 50 here. So they're gonna kill 3 dudes. Oh, okay. Now they would die there. I guess I could sell them, give them the minor health potion or the fire tonic. Either way would let them kill a 3rd one. And then they're out of mana regardless. Stop eating your money. Use the currency to buy thing. I know. Fire tonic doesn't have an advantage over health unless it gets to multiple fights. Right. Oh, so it block 3 damage on every single fire encounter. Okay. So if I do this, we're spending 50 to get some amount of loot from the bone wastes. Hopefully, I mean, it's YOLO, and it doesn't help if I keep feeding everything to Quinn. Okay, let's buy whatever we can here. With my 92. We've got these. Nice to know. Oh, I guess that's how many we got in stock here. Oh, I hit cancel instead. Alright, 0 money. Oh, achievement unlocked. Flat broke. See, that's just efficient. Also upgrade her so she needs less pots later, I guess. Oh, who, Mint? When she levels up, apparently she does get some extra stats, which is nice. There we go. So it leveled up to common. Uh-huh. But for the combination, not only do I need it to be common, but it's got to be common with at least 3 pips. Okay. That is going to be some serious businessing. For a lot of money, I'm shocked. Hey, yeah. See, the unicorn horn apparently tastes terrible. I am still... Well, that's not bad. Oh, hello. Golden's Eye Diamond is the perfect base for mana potions. Oh, this only shows things with both, huh? Oh wait, B and C. Sorry. So I can do the slime or this for 8. Oh, I think... Okay, hold on. I throw one of those in, and if I can get an 8 of the B, it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I guess that's that. Because I can put one more ingredient in, but I'm not going to get any kind of balance out of this. We got 2 ticks left. Although I can't bring this down to a 2. Oh, I can bring it down to 1. As I say, I can do another round of selling. Oh, need another ingredient for the triple potion. That's true, huh? Because right now we get 2 potions out of this. Perfect balance, give bonus stars. So yeah, if we took this out, we would get 4 potions as well. But we lose out on 1 star. We are still going to get... It's still going to be a perfect mix, so it'll get +2. But that'll bring us here, which isn't actually enough for the competition. Oh, but... Duh, yes, of course. I can just throw in another... Ooh, again, the bad taste. I wonder what that does. I can throw in another one of those. And then another one of these. Oh, no. A unicorn horn. I guess all of this is going to taste terrible. There we go. So now I'm going to get 3. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know how much time passes overnight, if anything. But I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We'll open the shop for a tiny little bit. We've got tons of common health potions we can sell. And this way, this brew will be done after I'm done the shopping thing. 2 ticks pass overnight. Okay. So I guess if I did this... Yeah, no, I'll do this. We'll open the shop, and then I'll be able to do another round of brewing. Although, is it going to auto-advance the time? Because I know opening the shop takes 2 slots. Shit. Is it going to auto-advance the time overnight? That would be poor. Oh, I started with the tension in my hand. That's rude. And you're going to boost my stress. I'm unhappy about this. Oh! The new shelf. Right. And I had potions put on. Okay, I don't like that aspect. I don't like having to... But I see now why arrange a shelf is important, because different shelves give different bonuses. But, yeah. Okay. No, we didn't change the shelf. So this is just going to add more duration to the plant seed, which isn't actually helpful. Reduces interest applied by 25%. Oh, okay. It's not going to change this. It's going to change how much I gain. Yeah, because it's a debuff. Yeah, I should have done... Okay. I got to see. If I do this... Oh, it's just resetting the... No! Raising by 20. Okay, so now we're going to get less value. Yeah, 12, and then it was getting buffed to this thing. So the plant to seed does stack, and not just increase duration. Huh. closing the deal this turn regardless. Yeah, I gotta end now because he's got no patience. That's not much money. But yeah, and then I didn't load it, and then if it is going to auto-advance, yeah, then I shouldn't put that much wood. So my hope had been, bring it down to 1 turn, because I couldn't send it to 2, sell, and then start brewing again overnight. Instead, I should have just put in 1 log for a time of 3, burned 2 off during sales, and apparently 2 more overnight. So we wasted an extra log over there. And yes, sympathy was boosting the seed, yeah, which brought up to 20. Glamorous Life of Potion Witch, not quite as I pictured it. Fancy Witch. Well, hello, what do we have here? I'm Sylvia, what I can do for you? You mistake me for a customer? That's adorable. I'm not a customer, my name is Roxanne, and I'm a potion maker of some renown around here. You know, I suppose that makes us rivals. What? Oh, don't look so alarmed. I'm not here to sabotage you. If I were, well, it appears someone else beat me to it. Savage. But I'm simply here to wish you luck, dear. After all, just because we're rivals doesn't mean we have to be enemies. Really? Wow, that's a huge release, actually. I'm new here, and I could use a little friendly advice. Absolutely. Start with a hot, soapy water and a vigorous scrubbing. What? No. I want to ask about the big competitions coming up. Ah, yes, what a day that will be. I can see it now. The adoring masses, the cries of adulation, the huge pile of gold soiled with the tears and viscera of my fallen opponent. Well, I suppose I'll have to rinse it off before I spend it. So will I see you there? Cheering me on from the stands, perhaps? Actually, I'm planning on competing too. Oh, what a positively charming idea. Please disregard all that nonsense about me getting a little piece of you all over the winnings. How silly. Oh good, I thought... No, I'll take great care to eviscerate you before you get anywhere near that goal. Wow, so much for making new friends. Oh, honey, I said we weren't enemies. I never said we were friends. Hee. Well, she went from good luck to I'm going to enjoy disemboweling you awfully fast. So right about one thing, Raft as a comedy thrives in competition. We don't want to be the only potion shop in town. We don't? Right, just the best one. Let's start with not the worst and work our way up from there. Dracophobia. Dragon sightings are on the rise, and so is the average citizen's fear of unexpected combustion. Increased value for fire tonics. And sun resistance. Oh yes, that's still going. Oh yeah, I forgot the bone things got the drops higher. Finding rhythm to try to attract more customers. When stocking shelves, think about placing potions on display in the front window. Potions placed on display won't be sellable, but it will draw more shoppers. Oh, okay. The more valuable the potion and the nicer the shelf, you'll likely see an increase in customers. Well, I do need to actually remember to customize it here. Okay, so we got display shelves and store shelves. So... Oh, so until I... Okay, there's displaying things over there. But it looks like maybe until I increase my floor space, I can only have the one actual store shelf right now. There's nowhere else for me to drag this. Okay. And then... So the problem is, it's like, oh right, I gotta go pick up the brew. And then I do this. And then I get excited about crafting something. And then I forget to put it on the shelves. There's some UI things that, like, well, it could be handier, but I guess it's fine. Oh, there's the display. So this is a bonus for potions. Like, I could put those on there and sell them. And then I could display these. Because I want to save... Well, actually, these are not good enough for the competition anyway. See, and then I'd want to go back and brew. Oh yeah, fire potions are more valuable today. Do I... Oh, and I've got one. That's right. There you go. Ah, green little sticky. Excellent. Should I sell? Like, should I have a variety? And I gotta keep one of these. This is a tonic, so it's not getting the bonus from the shelf, but it's still fairly valuable because of the today. Yeah. Now I'm wondering if I should actually just put another mana potion in here. Save one for the competition. Do this because it's the shelf bonus. Like, I don't know what the base price of the fire tonic is and how much better this is versus the fact that it doesn't take advantage. Well, it's just only 3% for potions. Although the mana potion is worth a lot more than the fire tonic. And I guess I could use the mana potion that I'm not selling to boost mint, right? Oh yeah, put the competition pot in the window because that way we know we're not going to accidentally sell it. That's a great point. Yeah, fire tonics won't sell for as much tomorrow, so just get rid of them today. Yeah. So the other thing I could do, right? I could see this as a plan. If for the competition, we know we need to make a good fire tonic. So we know we need A and C ingredients. And like that are powerful so that we get some extra bang for our buck. And so this could make our shopping plans. Although we clearly can't go shopping right now because we have no money. So what we'd really want to do is start doing some more brewing. I mean, I should maybe try to make fire tonics on the basis that we could sell some as well, even if it doesn't end up high quality. I guess I don't have a double fire tonic booster. Oh, well, the Kappa pheromones technically. Although we really need a pair to make this work out. I could do this. It'll tier up twice, so it'll be like a 5-star minor potion, and I'll get 3 of them. But that's it. Oh, god damn it! I keep doing that. Oh, do I not have one with a bunch of C in it? Yeah, not in a way that keeps it balanced. It's like... and do that. I could throw this in for a little more quality, although it won't give me an extra potion, so I'm not sure it's worthwhile. And these are sort of like shit level. It might be worth trying to get more ingredients before brewing this. I don't know. In any case, we've gone on. Snail shell is also super health potion making. That's true, and that's we could go and make a super health pot. There you go. We get 3 potions. We get 2 double. It would actually get us all the way there. I guess I could just accept fewer potions by doing this. Yeah. But no, we gotta wrap it up. Oh, I haven't met Saffron yet. I'm sorry, I haven't met everyone yet. But no, we're gonna wrap it up. You can use the already brewed potion. Can you put a health pot in it? I mean, it does show up, but... no. So I guess it's just there to see the stock. Like, I can filter out the potions. But yeah, it looks like I can't put these in. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, folks. This is our last stream of 2022. So getting this game tomorrow, it's way too cute. Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute. Thank you everyone for a wonderful year. I hope you've had a wonderful year. I'm hoping next year, I'm hoping 2023, we can make things even better. I got some new ideas for, to try to focus and try to, try to hopefully bang out some really great content. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to taking a little bit of time off next week because I'm going to be away with my parents, which is going to be great. I've had to do a bunch of extra recordings this week to try to bank some stuff. But so we got some Baldur's Gate coming. We've got Dwarf Fortress YouTube edition coming, and a bunch of the VODs are ready to go as well. Assuming I can get YouTube to crop out some things from the P Music thing that it thinks is a cover. There's a song in the RimWorld P Music mod that it thinks is a cover from America's Got Talent cover of another song, which what? There's probably 2 guitar chords in a row or something that's confusing it. Anyway, thanks a lot, everyone. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next year. Bye-bye.